Hi, I'm George Bryce,
I'm Linda Bryce.
and we have been Casper residents for 41 years. We moved up here in 1976 when our only child was 3 months old. He had been born in April, and he was 3 pounds 13 ounces when he was born, and we moved him up to this wonderful town.
We were like all first-time parents, really away from family, unaware of really how to start raising this child. He was, in all respects, remarkably healthy for being that little, but he had many of the delays that premature children have that we probably wouldn't have been aware of or how to deal with it without child development. I mean, they've really helped us with OT and PT and speech therapy, and they just gave us all the help and support we needed. And there was a lot needed. My hat's off to single parents that do this, because I don't know what I would have done it without George, because we did have a lot of special things that we needed to do for him. But he is the poster child for early intervention. He grew up, and he's an actuary today, which is about as extreme a change as you could ever imagine, going from those kinds of issues to that kind of brain development. I mean, we owe it to child development. But it wasn't just Graham that got to go CDC, or we got to be with CDC. Christopher, who was also premature, he weighed 413, did not have the extensive challenges that Graham had, but he had some speech delay. And Danielle, our daughter, is the only one that didn't have any attachment here, really. And then our youngest child, Kendall, by the fourth, he really didn't have any need to speak for himself, because Danielle always did. So he had some speech therapy here as well. So over the years, you know, we've had an ongoing, absolutely fantastic relationship with the Child Development Center. I think one of the things that also benefited Graham so much is that CDC worked with Verta James. Graham continued to have some occupational therapy and possibly some speech therapy, I'm not sure, while he was at Verta James. So there was that seamlessness of, getting the care that he needed. That really, I'm sure, again, is the reason he was able to make all of the adjustments that he needed to make.
We live on the east side, so our kids went through Verta James and then Centennial Junior High when it was brand new, on to Kelly Walsh. They were all active in 3 or 4 different sports while they were at Kelly Walsh. Graham was salutatorian of his class, and the rest of them all did Dean's List type work, and had successful careers. They went from there to college. All 4 graduated from college in 4 years, because that was one of the rules. And now they're out with jobs, with benefits. 2 on the East Coast, 1 on the West Coast, and 1 here in Casper. My hope for our kids is that they learn to grow in whatever community they are in, and that they can make a difference in that community, be part of that community, and have the well-rounded experience that we've been lucky enough to have in the community of Casper.
And I would say, excuse me, to our children, you are the hope. You are the only hope that this world has. And the hope that you provide is that all of us can achieve so much more than we think we can. And sometimes we come to CDC needing more help, needing more assistance, and they give us hope. They give us the understanding of what we can achieve. So thank you, and let's continue on this fabulous path.